ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਉਤਪਦ ਉਤਪਤ ਪਰਲੋ ਸ਼ਬਦੇ ਹੋਏ। Everything which is born, which is created, is through the Shabad. Now, what is the Shabad? Shabad or Sabad, one and the same thing, because in the Gurbani, there is no Shasha. What is Sabad? In the old days, when we are talking about maybe hundreds of years back, in the villages, when there used to be a sound of any kind, a blast of any kind, they used to say, Shabad hoya, that some sound has occurred. Everything happens through the sound and a light. And we all know, when there is a lightning, ਜਦੋਂ ਬਿਜਲੀ ਚਮਕਦੀ ਹੈ, there is because the speed of a light is far more faster than the speed of the sound. First you will see a light and then a sound. Why I'm saying this? Because A, it is related to our current Shabad of Kabir ji. B, somebody asked me the question. They were like, oh, I saw the lightning first and then I heard a blast. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Because it is not a set rule that somebody will hear the Shabad first and then see a Prakash. The ultimate goal is to merge in that Omkar sound, that Omkar light, to merge in that. Once we merge, then there is we as an I, as an home, as an ego will not exist. But before we merge, all these things exist. When we merge, then we are back to the same state which Maharaj says, Arbad Narbad Tundukara. We will be in the state of Sun forever, which in Gurbani, I think this is a Bhagat Namdev Ji's Shabad, Suno Loka Main Prem Ras Paya. Prem Ras, the essence of love, will only come when our ego will die. When we hear the sound, when we see the light, that does not mean that our Sukham Home, one is a ego, normal ego, then there is a subtle ego. Subtle ego will only die when there is no duality. It's a concept of a singularity. That concept which Maharaj says, Sab Gobind hai, Swab Gobind hai, Gobind bin nahi koi. Then everything is Gobind. But before that, and that is a state of merging, when we merge in one. Till the time we don't merge in one, Duvida will be there. It will be reduced. But whenever we will come back, that's why Maharaj says, Devas Rat Dui Dai Daya Khele Sagal Jagat. We leave this body and go to Maharaj's house. Because this is not our real house. This body is not our real house. When we are there, there is no ego. There is no duality. There is no attachment. There is not lust. There are no desires. We are part of there. But every morning, we have to come back again in this physical body. Then the game starts. Then there are challenges. Now, Gurmukhs who reach to the avastha, jino Gurbani ch kiya gaya, that stage which is known in the Gurbani, Harjan aisa chahiye, jaisa har hi hoye, that I want that Jan, that mind, which is like her, where the viewer is the same as the one who is seen. Right now, who is watching us? There is a famous song, God is watching us. But who are us? We are these minds, right? Man nu koi dekh raha hai. When mind becomes a Jot Swarup, when mind becomes a part of the one, Vaheguru, then we are not watching anything. We are not looking at anything. But that's the last stage. ਉੱਥੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਚੋਂ ਕੀ ਨਿਕਲਦਾ ਸੁਣੋ ਲੋਕਾ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਰਸ ਪਾਇਆ ਆਨੰਦ ਭਿਆ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਾਏ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਇਆ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ Maharaj says Kabir Sahib went through the same journey just like us. That's why we call them Pagats. The Pagat is the person who is trying to merge in one. Now Maharaj is explaining us how he's now looking. Just like Vaheguruji is looking into this world, he's also looking. He's a spectator right now. Just like Vaheguru. Right now, when we look from our eyes to other people, we judge them. We are not spectators. We are judging them. As we get into chugli, Nindya chugli, slandering and gossiping. But when Vaheguru look at us, Vaheguru is not slandering. He's just spectator. Now here in this Shabad, we all have to reach this stage. And we don't judge anything. We just see it. Just like Vaheguru sees it. But that can only happen if our mind is in sedge. Our mind is in peace. If our mind has too many thoughts, we cannot be at that stage. So Maharaj says here, Gaudi Kabir Ji, Upja, Nipja, Nipja, Samai. Maharaj says, from where you came into your mother's womb, Mata de Garab Chaya. That's how, first, before that, there was a connection, there was a sanjog between a father and a mother, between egg and a semen, and then you came in the womb of the mother. Upja, Nipja, then you started growing inside the womb, and then you came out, and then you started growing outside the womb. Upja, Nipja, Nipaj. Now you are growing outside the womb. And at the end, what is going to happen? Samai, meaning you are going to perish. That's the journey, a life cycle. You're born, the growth happens, right? Obviously, there are stages. You become young, you become old, and then finally, you perish, you die. That's a life cycle of a physical body. Kabir Sahib is saying, I am being a spectator here. I am seeing my father, my mother, my parents, my uncles, my aunts, my friends, they all came and they left this world. The physical body is no longer there. This is all of us, everybody's journey. I kind of, laugh when people say that they are born again, or there are some physical beings who are here in this world physically from ages, from thousands and thousands of years. No, Guru Pyare. That's not the case. These all are stories. And if you will ask these people who say this and ask them, have you seen that? They say, no, I have heard that. No, that's not Gurmat. Gurmat is you experience yourself. Then only you believe it. That's why Kabir Sahib is saying, Naina nain hai dekhat eh jag jai. Kende main apne naina de naal, with my own eyes, I have seen this. That this jug, this whole creation, this world is perishing. Upja, nipaj samai, naina dekhat eh jag jai. Now it is perishing. लाज ना मरूं, कहो कर मेरा, अंत की बार नहीं कछ तेरा, रहाओ। कहते ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ? You should be in shame that you say this physical house is mine, this body is mine. Why you say all these things? Only thing which can be ours, which is going to be permanently with us. If it's going to perish, that's not ours. That means it was there for temporary time, a little bit time. Ant ki baar, at the end, nahi kach tera. When you will leave this body, then they are going to either cremate it or bury this body or put it in the water. Ultimately, there will be end to this physical body. Then how will you say this body is mine? The things which belong to this physical body are mine. If you deposit a money in Bank of America, let's say $1 million, and you come out of the Bank of America and car hits you, you are no longer there, and Maharaj do a kirpa, Vaiguruji do a kirpa, and you are born again in somebody else's house immediately, right away. And then when you are 6, 7 years old, you say, oh, I have $1 million in Bank of America, this branch. You tell your parents, they are not convinced. But somehow you convince them. They say, okay, let's go to Bank of America. You give them the account number, your name, and everything. They said, yes, but this account is locked. This belongs to so and so person. You say, no, 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 no. This is my account from the previous life. Will they give you the money? Never. Because their identity will be checked based on the previous identity of your physical body. Let it be biometrics, let it be anything. It was a previous identity, a previous social security number. But now you have a different social security number, different date of birth. They cannot match your identity. अंत की बार नहीं कछ तेरा, rahao. Even if you take another birth, even if you remember your previous birth. अनेक जतन कर काया पाली, मरती बार अगन संग जाली. You put so much focus on your physical body. We put so much focus on our physical body. We get worried if something happens to us. Basically, what we are learning, don't worry. Jap Naam. Only connect with Vaheguru. That is the real jog, that the real abhyas, to connect with Vaheguru. Prema Bhakti. Because what is going to happen if you are not going to do devotional worship, and if you are only going to think about your physical body, I need this medicine, I need these vitamins, I need this proteins, I need carbohydrates, I need fat. This is all for the physical body. Anek jatan kar kaya pali. You are taking care of your physical body as if you are the physical body. You're taking care of the physical body as if you are the physical body. But when the time came, marti bar agan sang jali. When the last time came, when the last breath came, even the breath is not yours. Breath was only meant when you were in your body. Now the breath is also not there, and your body is burnt in the fire, basically cremated. Now what belongs to you? What is left? Choa, chandan, mardan, anga. You use a sandalwood oil or a beautiful fragrant oils, and you go for a massage and all. People go and do the massages and all. They either then do themselves or they ask other people to do. Anga, to your physical body. So that your physical body should be beautiful, it should smell good and everything. But at the end, this body is going to be burnt just like a wood. So tan jala kaat ke sanga. They are going to put the wood on you and they're going to burn your body. You might be using sandalwood oil or any other fragrances and everything, but no benefit because this doesn't belong to you. Kaho Kabir, suno re guniya. Guniya. Why Maharaj is calling us, Kabir Sahib is calling us guniya? That if you have any gun, if you have any qualities, suno re guniya. If you have a Vivek Buddh, binse go roop, dekha sab duniya. And that you are proud about your appearance, that you are very beautiful, very handsome, it's all going to perish. And everybody's going to see that. Now you spend so much time in cosmetics and other things making yourself beautiful. It's not only ladies, even men do the same thing. They try to look beautiful. All of us. Maharaj says, what is the benefit of that? Kaho Kabir, suno re guniya. If you have so many guna, so many qualities, remember, binse go roop dekha sab duniya. All the world is going to see that your body is going to perish. Either way. Gaudi Kabir ji, अवर मुए क्या सोग कीजै तो कीजै जो आप ना जीजै. Why you are mourning? Why you're feeling sad? Why you're crying when somebody dies? क्यों? क्या means क्यों? Why? Why you are crying when other people die? You should cry if you were not going to die. Everybody has to die. Everybody's physical body is going to perish. Basically, it's all about a self-introspection, looking inside who exactly we are. Are we this physical body or are we somebody else, something else? अवर मुए क्या शोक करीजै तो कीजै जो आप ना जीजै. If you are going to live forever, तो रहना नहीं. You only do the mourning, you only feel sad about somebody if you're going to live. सबकी आई वारी है. Everybody's time has to come. Now the next line is beautiful. Rahaus took central idea of the Shabad. मैं ना मरूं मरे बो संसारा. अब मोहे मिलियो है जियावन हारा. रहाओ कहते मैं नहीं मरना. I have realized I am going to live for eternity, not the physical body. Although, I don't know how many of you know this, Kabir Sahib, when he attained a Satguru Avastha, sometimes we don't call Pagats a Satguru, but Kabir Sahib attained a Satguru Avastha to a level like GuruNanak Dev Ji. I don't know how many of you know that there is no historical evidence ever Kabir Sahib's cremation happened. Not even physical body was perished. He did so much abhyas that 5 elements of his body were merged along with his mind. So this is a statement which is a Kabir Sahib statement or Satguru statement. Main na maru, mare bo sansara. Now if you will read it in another way, then say the person who is writing this is writing out of home. No, that's not home. Because you have to use some words, right? Otherwise, you cannot express in Trigun Maya. You have to use the word I, you, me. That doesn't mean yet that the home is not done or home is still there. This is the figure of speech. मैं ना मरूं मरे वो संसारा. कहते दुनिया मरेगी. Why? Why is saying other people will die? only person who die is when they have desires. So if I'm stuck in my business, if I'm stuck in my job, and I say, oh, I love my job, I love my work, I love my business, I love my family, attachment. Then when detachment happens, we are sad. We go in a Pret June because only our physical body has detached, our mind is still attached. The detachment is no longer there. That is a death because you think you have died. Because we have not connected with the one Y group, merged in one Y group. It says, no, I don't care. I'm fully detached. Kabir Sahib is saying, I'm fully detached. Neither I have attachment with my physical body, nor in a subtle way, not in a physical way. सूखम रूप ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਸਥੂਲ ਰੂਪ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੇਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਕਨੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਅਬ ਮੋਹੇ ਮਿਲਿਓ ਹੈ ਜਿਆਵਣ ਹਾਰਾ। The one who created me, I have merged in him. Kabir Sahib is saying, Rahao. That means that is the stage which we all have to achieve. Merge in one Y group. May not be the physical body, but at least our mind. And that will only happen when ego will no longer be there. You know, some people with Vaheguruji's kirpa, the grace happens, the blessing happens. They see the lightning, the bijli. They hear the sound, the naad. They think, oh, they have done the darshan. Yes, you have done the darshan, but you have not merged. There are still chances you can come back again. We can come back again. When we become one, when there is no duality, no duvida, then we'll not come back again. When there are two, that means it's not one. When we merge in one, then we don't come back again. मैं ना मरूं मरेबो संसारा अब मोहे मिल्यो है जियावण हारा। रहाओ इया देही परमल मह कंदा ता सुख बिसरे परमानंदा। But we are busy in making our dehi, physical dehi, beautiful. Vakho vakhre, the fragrances, parmal meh kanda, mehkari, right? The smell is beautiful, smell is coming. Using a beautiful body washes and soaps and oils just to make our physical body beautiful. Have we tried to make our mind beautiful? ਗੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਮਨ ਸੀ, ਧੋਈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ। The dirty was our mind, but we are trying to make it, our physical body, beautiful. Again, I'm not talking about hygiene. Hygiene is must. Oh, you have to brush your teeth, you have to take a bath and all. We're not talking about that. But we are talking about the extra stuff which we do. Right? Obviously, if there is a summer season, sweat is coming, then you are using a deodorant, that's fine. But if we are just focusing on our physical body, iya dehi parmal mein kanda, when we just focus on our physical body, then there will be no sukh, no peace, no happiness. Then we forget Paramananda, as in Vaheguru. Ta sukh bisre Paramananda. Because we are getting a sukh of this world. When we are trying to get a sukh of this world, we forget the Vaheguru. Kuta ek panch panehari, antar kuta amrit parya, shabde kaad piye panehari. There is a well inside us. But we don't know about that well, because that well of Amrit is being looted by the five thieves. Is dehi antar panch chor vasai, काम क्रोध लोभ मोह हंकारा, अमृत लूटै मनमुख नहीं बूझै, कोई ना सुने पुकारा. We are so busy in these five thieves in our five senses, in our lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, in these five thieves, so busy that we don't focus on that Amrit which is inside us. And these five doots are looting the Amrit. And Maharaj says, one day you will not be able to take this Amrit. Where is this Amrit? Nonid Amrit, Prabh ka naam, dehi mein iska bishram. But the only way to access it, although it is in the subtle dehi, but the only way to access it is through the Shabad. First through Gur Shabad and then through the Shabad. That's why we got this Munakha Dehi. We got this physical body. Pai Prapat Manuk Dehuriya Gobind Milan ki eh teri bariya. Avar kaaj tere kite na kamil saat sangat paj keval naam. When we will chant with the Gur Shabad, through the Shabad, then only we can get the Amrit out of it. But one day when this body is going to break, tuti laaj para matahari, then the manmat which we were doing, we will lose that manmat. Then we will, all the time we spent with these five doots, in the company of five doots, we're going to lose that. But Maharaj says, Kabir Sahib says, Kaho Kabir, ik buddh bichari, na o kuta, na panihari. When you will merge in one Vaheguru, eh bichar le. Then you will not exist. Then that well will also not exist. So right now you have a chance. Surnar Munijan Amrit Khoj de. So Amrit Gurte Paya. Paya Amrit Gur Kirpa Kini Sacha Man Vasaya. Even the angels are searching for that Amrit. But they can only get this Amrit when they are in this physical body. Now when we are in this physical body, even if we are there for 1 minute, we have a chance to collect this Amrit. After that, we are not going to get a chance. When the angelic bodies are there, when we go to the Dev Lok, our food is Naam for the survival. But we cannot collect it. We cannot increase it. We have to stay with them, with that Naam all the time. That's why these Shaheed Singhs, these Pariyan, Shabad Gavana, they'll come close to you when you will sing the praises. They will run away from you when you will not be singing the praises. That's why in all the religious places where the Simran, where the Gurbani is being sung, where the praises of Vaheguru are happening, they are there. It can be a masjid, it can be a church, it can be a gurdwara, it can be a temple, anywhere. They are the ones who will help you going to that khu, that well, that kuta. But what if the body is not left? They can't even help us. Kaho Kabir, ik buddha bichari, na o kuta, na panihari. The body is no longer there. The one who had to get the Amrit is no longer there. It's done deal. So this is the time. This is the time. Some people wait for Amrit Vela. They say, oh, I will do the Simran at Amrit Vela. This whole time, je Vela Vakt Vichariye, ta kis Vele Pagat Hoi. If you will start thinking about what is the time, when is the time, I will do the Simran, I will collect this Amrit, then when will you do the Bhakti? 24 hours are there for you for the Bhakti, all the time. You walk, you talk, you eat, just do Wah, Guru, all the time. Aao ji Gurmukh Pyareo. If you have any questions regarding this topic, regarding Gurmat, please ask. Koi bhi sawal puch sakde ho. Yesterday there were very good questions asked. I expect every day like that. Because I am also here to learn from you. हाँ जी, कोई सवाल? इफ नॉट, आओ जी आप सिमरन करिए। वाह, टमी इन, लिसन टू योर वॉइस। गुरु, टमी आउट, लिसन टू योर वॉइस। अपनी आवाज ਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਹੈ। ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ। ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੋ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ
Guru, Wah, Wah, Guru, 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 Wah, गुरु वाह 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 गुरु। अंतर्गत हो जाइए संगत जी, मन ही बोले, मन ही सुने। हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखै बिख खाई, माया मोह परम पै भूले, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तह मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ की रत की, गुरु रामदास राखो सरनाई। एक अरदास पाठ की रत की, गुरु रामदास राखो सरनाई। भुल्लां चुकां दी माफी। वाहिगुरु जी। वाहिगुरु।